What's up, everybody? Give me a few moments. Let me share we are live. I'll be right with you guys. Almost all set. All right, what's up, everybody? Good afternoon. Gonna do the watch list video for tomorrow. Let's take a look. The futures got a little spinning top doji-ish candles going on right now. Candle going on because, again, very simple. Support and resistance, guys, right? Stocks go, they break out of resistance areas, resistance becomes support, but then there's other resistance areas above, and sometimes a stock will break out. It might trade sideways for a bit, it might fall, might go up, right? Again, it's all support and resistance. Right now, you can see, again, we're getting closer to all-time highs, right? So we broke out of a symmetrical triangle. Now price is moving up. This may bull flag and continue up. It may fall right back down. It might trade sideways. None of us know exactly, but what we do know is support right here in the 2816-ish area, right around in here. Resistance right below 2850s, all-time highs around the 2870s. So now we watch and see. All right. So let's take a look. We're going to do just a day trade watch list for tomorrow, no swing trade watch list. We try not to put anything going into a Friday because Fridays are always got that kind of indecision phase going into the weekends, and we don't like to see anybody get trapped. So let's take a look here and what we're going to put on the watch list. And not sure if I'm going to put BPI. Let's see. BPI had a really big jump today. I might put it on for a possible continuation day. You can see 1329 is yearly resistance. So I might put it on with potential to go up to that area. Again, very overextended. But, you know, sometimes when you have these huge breakout days, it might have a continuation day. So we'll see. What's up, Alva? How you doing? Watch for potential continuation with resistance around 1329 area. Which is right up here, right around top of that candle. Might still have some continuation up, but we shall see. BPI, put it on for a potential continuation day. CRMD. I got tweezer tops. Not gonna put that one on. Zest. Yes, we will put that one on. You can see some resistance right around that $2. Maybe looking to set up for a possible breakout. Double bottom. Bottom here, bottom here. Some support right around that 170-ish area. So... and got some resistance in these areas, 225 to 226. So let's put this up. Let's see. Watch for potential continuation and possible break out above $2 with resistance between 225 to 250-ish. So watch for a potential continuation. Needs to get above $2. Resistance between 225 to 250-ish. ZEST. Guys, give me about a minute. I'm going to go turn on my ACs because I'm kind of hot right now. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. It's been a little bit muggy. All right, so Super says, man, I'm bummed that I missed BPI midday. I really thought it would finally break 1140 resistance, but I knew it would be gone for a few hours and wouldn't be able to trade it. My broker doesn't let me put in stop loss order that is higher than the current market price. Yeah, let me see. Let's go back to BPI. Yeah, it's still continuing. Can keep that trend line right. Or you could do that trend line right over in here. This point right here. Could still, again, we're putting it on for a potential continuation day. Remember, it is super overextended. I would expect a pullback or a drop at some point. You know, and stocks move up that much. They're at some point going to come back down. So we shall keep an eye on it. AWX, a stupid stock. Ay, ay, ay. 3 days in a row, huh? Well, things going to be volatile. You would expect after 3 green days a short, but who the heck knows at this point? I mean, who knows? It might break out above $6. This thing's having no chill. Again, does not mean to buy and hold this thing long term. But as a day trade or a scalp, it's going to do something. It's either going to pump or it's going to dump. You know, $5, some support down in these areas. So, I mean, super overextended. But might as well put it on just to see for, again, maybe a quick scalp. So, super overextended. Could easily drop, but possible continuation over continuation for a scalp with resistance at $6. Again, sometimes these stocks get no chill and they go for more than 3 days. They might have a fifth or a sixth day, or fourth or fifth day. Again, don't think that you're going to buy AWX and hold this stupid thing long term. It's a garbage stock. I don't know anything about it long term, but I mean, this is garbage pump and dump. But the pump has been just ridiculous on it, so we'll have to watch it. Give it a few days. You will see there is one guy who has soaked this thing in the 280s. Think MTSL, GBR. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Dave? How's it going, buddy? And MTSL. Speaking of garbage. Look at this. Ugh. I mean, maybe for another... Let's see here. So let's do MTSL. Watch for potential continuation with and see if price gets above $3 with resistance around 370s. Hi, Lucian. Going great. We will be changing the world soon. Love it, David. Love it, my friend. WIN. That would be Windstream. Right. A little too close to the moving average lines for me. TRCH. And not as much room to resistance as I would like. So let's take a look at some resistance right at that 50 SMA 575. Price is in the gap right now. So this one might, now that it's in the gap, so this one MDXG, watch if price will continue up 513 to 574 resistance. So price, let's do this. Price at base of daily gap. Watch for continuation with resistance at 50 SMA around 574. So price at the daily gap right here in this, right there, needs to continue up, get above that $5 range, and then you can see some resistance at that 50 SMA, and then the close of the gap around 617. Again, gaps cause lots of volatility. Dan, I love your emojis. Who doesn't love emojis, guys, right? So PED, let's see. This one is creeping above the moving average lines. Got some resistance, maybe around $3. Low floater, might have some continuation. Watch for potential continuation with resistance around $3. PED. So watch if it can continue up, get above that 250s range, resistance around $3. This is one of those 5-cent spread stocks. See these crazy weird candles right here? Watch when I click right on it and I go to create alert, you'll see 5-cent spreads. You guys see that? I don't like those stocks. I don't trade them. Frontier, piece of garbage. Still in this big fallen descending triangle-ish pattern. So this one has it's a higher price one, might be bull flagging. You can see some resistance right around that 1879 range, right up there, 1850. So this might be a bigger one that we can put on and say watch for potential continuation with resistance around or between 1850 to 1879. So we'll put, watch this, bullish Harami on daily, or yeah, bullish Harami. Watch. So bullish Harami on daily. Watch for potential continuation with resistance between 1850-ish, right up in here. If gets over $18. So if it gets over $18, then resistance between, so it needs to get above 18. Then resistance between 1850-ish to 1879. Prices above the moving average lines. Let's put a line right around $18. Go back to the daily chart, like I was saying. Kind of a bullish Harami. Big red candle engulfing a green candle here, right above the moving average line. So watch for it to possibly continue up. FNKO. Super says, I don't like that tick program either. 5-cent spread. I hope the SEC finds that it doesn't help with liquidity, so they'll drop the program altogether. Yeah, I hate those stocks. I don't trade them. Guys, sorry if you hear me gulping my water. This is a great Yeti microphone. Shout out to Yeti. But you can hear me gulping, and I don't want to keep muting the mic. And I gave Dan such crap when he did a stream and he was eating in the background. I said, Dan, what are you eating? I said, what are you eating? What you eating back there? And he said it was grapes. So sometimes, guys, you might hear Dan chomping when he does some streams, and he might be eating grapes, or he might be drinking a sip of kombucha. If he's drinking kombucha while streaming, then shame on him, because kombucha, which we find to be lovely, gives you that carbonation which makes you burp. So Dan, be careful live streaming drinking booch, because you could get some the burps. But grapes, I get it, but if you eat a lot of grapes, you're gonna have to be pausing a lot every time you chew a grape, right? So just a heads up, guys, if you ever want to do some live streaming, you know, be careful eating grapes. That's the lesson for the day. All right, NPTN. Maybe. Let's see here. This bad boy is trading sideways. Got some resistance right around that 718 marker. Getting above that 676. Let's look at the hourly. So, watch for potential continuation with resistance around 720-ish. Guys, I was just thinking when I was typing, as I'm typing, one of the best things I've ever learned in school, while it could be a very good thing, do you notice that you learn like lots of subjects you don't, you know, learn stuff you just like never use in your life, right? I never use most of the stuff in subject. Maybe I use, you know, adding, subtracting, multiplication, division, but now we have a calculator, right? Calculators do all that stuff for you. You know, other stuff that's just kind of pointless. But one of the things I learned in school, which was really good, was my best thing I ever did was took my typing course. That typing course in high school was the best thing I could ever taken. I learned more in my typing class in school that helped me in life than I did anything else. You know? So that's a quick plug for school. Thank you for teaching me typing. I'm really happy for being able to type. I actually... I used to work with somebody, one of the greatest people on the planet, who's an adult that never took a typing class. And he was one of the best people on this planet. Love him dearly. And he's awesome, but he hunts and pecks. So literally, he has to send a bunch of emails every day, and he probably wastes an hour of his day hunting and pecking. And he would go one finger like this. And I was like, hey, why don't you take a typing class and make your job so much easier? But he was content on doing hunting and pecking. Probably wastes an hour or so a day, but he's super old school. Didn't have probably a typing class when he went to high school. Became an adult, and then he needed to do everything I had to type all the time. Now he's still hunting and pecking. That's a problem. So shout out to typing classes, because it's very useful. There's many of you guys listening and probably like, what is he talking about? I know how to type. I didn't even need to take a class to type. I just know how to type. Well, that's the society we live in now, right? Everything's electronic. So, but there are still some people out there that do hunting and pecking, and it takes a long time for them to type. So I'm thankful I took a typing class. And we're getting towards the end of our watch list video. All right, so this one right here, you got kind of some tweezer bottoms here. You guys see this? Tweezer bottoms might have some continuation. Again, kind of a bigger candle right here, kind of trading sideways. But, you know, if it can get above that 1381 range, it might have some continuation. So you have tweezer bottoms, might be holding support. Let's do this. Ian, it's a 5-cent spread stock. I'm more open to trading those on stocks over $10. Under $10, no. I still don't really love them, but I'm not gonna put it on. I just don't. I don't want to. I don't like them. And that's that. That's the watch list. That's what I got for the day. Only for girls? Are you serious? What, Frank? They only have typing classes for girls at your school? Is that true? Why? Because that mean guys know how to type already? Or I'm trying to wonder that. Now I got to know the answer to that. I'm waiting on you, Frank. I will not proceed until I find out what's going on only for girls at your school. I wonder if that's for typing. True. Quite a while ago. Frank's holding me in suspense. All right, guys. So that's the the watch list video for tomorrow. For those of you guys lurking around, again, still be patient with us a couple more days. I always like to tell you guys while you're listening, we might have some minor website issues, stuff like that. We're trying to get everything fixed, up and running. Again, as we've been telling you guys, it's really good to have growing pains that we have. But we're growing very rapidly, and that's a great thing. So it seems like you guys are liking what we're offering. That makes us happy. And the great news is, as we grow, we want to keep giving more back to you guys and doing a lot more. Like you'll be seeing, as we continue to grow and get bigger, you know, we'll be doing a lot more with options, showing you how to day trade options, long-term options. So again, we're just growing as a community. We're going to keep doing the best we can to help giving back to you guys. So if you guys are not members yet of our community, we have a group on Facebook. Come and join us. We're the Bullish Bears. We call ourselves the stock market community to differentiate ourselves from our name. So like and follow our fan page right over here, Bullish Bears. Join our Facebook group. Great place to learn and talk to other people in the stock market. And for those of you guys that have been around for a while, we have our group on lock, right? So all those spammers, trolls, garbage, you know, Dan keeps things on lock. You try to come in our community, he's vetting you pretty good coming in. He's not letting people come in and spam our community. And from these Forex groups and all these binary options groups, if you try to come in and sneak in from one of those groups, you ain't getting in. We keep all the spam and the garbage. We keep political talk out. By the way, I shouldn't say this because it usually ends up probably biting me, but great job for a lot less political discussions. We're super thankful for that. So I haven't seen much of any of that going on. Less political fighting. We do everything we can to keep all that garbage on both sides out from our community. Sometimes it seeps in, then we got to like slap some hands for a while, and then people get back in shape again. They stop talking about it. So the good news, less fighting politically. So please keep it up if you're listening. We don't care if you love the president. We don't care if you hate the president, meaning it has no bearing on trading the stock market. What matters is results. What doesn't matter is your opinion either way. Doesn't matter, right? Opinions don't matter. Facts do when trading the stock market. And facts are support, resistance, patterns, and knowing how to trade. News does affect the stock market, but it doesn't matter if you like the news, and it doesn't matter if you don't like the news. Who cares? Doesn't matter. That's where go join a political group if you like to fight. Don't join our group because we ain't going to allow it. And that's that. That's my rant on fighting and politically. Doesn't matter. Go somewhere else to fight. Not in our community. So long story short, if you don't want to fight and you want to learn the stock market, come join our group. It's awesome. So that's our plug for our group. We have a Bulls and the bears are our political parties. That's actually a really good analogy, Super. I'm going to steal that analogy from now on. So now the question would be, who would be the Democrats and who would be the Republicans in the Bulls and the Bears? That's the question, which I'm not going to address because I'll get myself into trouble. So I'm going to move right along from that and say, yes, the Bulls and the Bears are our political party. And it doesn't matter if you like a bull, and it doesn't matter if you like a bear. You have to know what they're up to so you can trade your strategy. So with that, we have a day trade room, swing trade room, futures room. This is where all of our action goes on each day. Great place to learn. And as we've been saying, guys, you know, what's nice is that, you know, we're kind of done. Like after I'm done, you know, our stream Dan 2, come 11:30, we're done for the day, right? Traders take their naps, their lunches, they go on the back, you know, go on with their day. You know, if you're trading between 11:30 and 2:30, it's just you're trading against computers and algorithms, right? So power hour is pretty good between 3 to 4, but we're kind of done at 11:30. But good news is our trade rooms stay open. And there's lots of people that help each other out in our trade rooms. So we kind of have that pay it forward mentality of, again, we're not a stock pumping service. We're teaching you every day. You come in for a couple hours a day. You're just learning support, resistance, and patterns all day long. And then that knowledge seeps into other people in our rooms, and they're all about helping other people. Knock on wood, but I haven't gotten any messages of people posting bad stuff in our trade rooms, which is good. So when I go, and I'm tired after doing a couple hour stream and I grab some lunch and then I take a couple hour nap. In my couple hour nap, I'm not waking up. Like today, I took a 2-hour nap. That was a long nap today. That was good. Really liked it. But I wasn't thinking for that 2 hours. I wonder if people are saying bad stuff in our trade rooms. You know why? Because they're not. Because people are all trying to help out each other and help each other become better traders. And that's the kind of the community that we created, that kind of pay it forward, tight-knit community. So y'all are awesome. We appreciate you guys. So if you're new, great place to learn the stock market. We do our trade alert setups each night along with our stock watch list. Again, we are not a stock pumping service. If you want people to call out trades to you and handhold you and tell you when to get in, get out, number one, go somewhere else to find that, because somebody else would be glad to take a couple $100 a month from you to do that. But in the end, you're going to fail as a trader if you do that, because if you copy people's trades, you're going to lose money. It's just the facts of the facts of the facts. Unless you're practicing. Again, if you want to copy somebody and you're practicing with the intention of what are they doing, with the intention of then implementing it, that's a different story. Meaning like implementing it, like learning support and resistance, that's different. But if you're going with the mentality of I want somebody to tell me when to get in and out of a trade, or hey, what do you think the stock market's going to do? Hey, what do you think Facebook's going to do tomorrow? I don't know. What do you think the market's going to do tomorrow? I don't know. Nobody's going to tell you what it's going to do. No one knows. Anything could come out tomorrow. But what we can tell you is support and resistance. You can go to charts, the futures, and you can say this battle between the politicians, right? The bulls and the bears, right? That's infighting that goes on all the time leaves a trail. And this trail creates candlesticks. These candlesticks form patterns, and these patterns form important support and resistance levels. And that's what it's about with trading. It's all about support, resistance, and patterns, 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 patterns. Can't say it enough. So long story short, guys, again, if you're not a member yet, you can click subscribe up here. We are only $10 per month or $99 per year. I said it several times. I'll keep saying it more several times because repetition is the key. And there'll be some people that don't hear what I'm saying. And we want to give you all a heads up that, again, in the next couple weeks or so, between probably 2 to 4 weeks, we will be raising our membership rates. Hold on. Don't worry. If you're new, again, oh my gosh. Or am I going to be locked in at $10 a month? Oh my gosh, $10 or $99 a year. Or am I going to still get it? You don't have to email us. Don't worry about it. We're going to take care of you. We're not out to screw anybody. You'll be locked in. We basically take care of everybody that's been following us. So if you've been following us for the past couple of years, we're never about trying to price gouge or screw anybody. We're just a growing community trying to help people out. So you will be taken care of at the yearly and at the monthly. If you're paying $10 or $99, you will be locked in. No problem. And if you guys look down here very carefully, you're not going to see anywhere that says live screen share. So if you're paying $10 a month or $99 a year, it doesn't say anywhere here live screen share except for trade ideas. But it doesn't say live market screen share anywhere here. So we've been giving it to y'all for free for a few months. Again, don't panic if you're paying $10 a month or $99 a year, because you will be upgraded to whatever plan. Not only will you be locked in, you'll also be upgraded to whatever we end up charging that shows screen sharing. So I'll tell you what, it's definitely going to be more than $10 and definitely going to be more than $99 a year. And you're going to pay $10 a month or $99 a year. Because you know why? Because we're awesome. In fairness, because we love you guys. And yes, we are awesome. And I had a funny joke. We can show that we're awesome without driving around in Maseratis and private jets and hanging around with Instagram models as well. Not that those people aren't awesome, because many of those people are awesome. All right, so point being in my rant, if you're not a member yet, make sure to sign up very soon, either at $10 a month or $99 a year, because our rates will be more very shortly. And we don't want people emailing us, oh my gosh, I missed my window. Oh my gosh, the sky's falling. Oh my gosh, I forgot to lock in. Can you lock me in? I'm not going to say yes, we will. There are one-offs, but I don't like one-offs. One-offs are annoying. Do it now. That's why I give you a few weeks ahead of time so you'll know ahead of time. $10 or $99 a year. Lock in. You'll be good to go. And guys, we're going to be just doing a lot more for you guys. A lot more, again, what you've been seeing now, we'll be doing more. You know, just enables us more to grow as a community so we can keep giving more back to y'all. Because that's the intention. And that's what I've got for you guys. So, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. The biggest dilemma that I have right now, and Dan teases me, right? He says, if the biggest problem in your life is what you got to, like, figure out what you're going to eat for dinner, it is kind of a dilemma right now. Am I going to order a pizza? Am I going to get a salad? What am I going to do? That's the dilemma. I don't know what I'm going to do right now for dinner. I got to figure out what I got to do. I kind of want a pizza. I always want pizza. I eat pizza every day. But that's my dilemma right now. What to do for dinner. Tomorrow we will not be doing a stream. Tomorrow I will be off. I'm going to Patriots training camp. I'm going to spend some time in the sun, get some vitamin D. And that's that. By the way, guys, make sure you look at our recent posts over here. We are posting tons of content every single day. Lots of really good stuff. So make sure I would tell you right now to subscribe, because one of my dangest things that it's driving me crazy, it's so small. At some point, again, we have a new web guy that we're going to get the RSS feed. For whatever reason, my RSS feed, every time I set the stupid thing up, keeps breaking on me, and I don't have the patience to fix it. So for the meantime, keep an eye over here when we post new stuff. But at some point, you're going to be able to click the stupid follow button, and it's going to work. Every time it ends up working for me, it stops working, and that drives me crazy. And the good news is Dan got us a good web person, so that's going to be fixed. But lots of great content. Shout out to Angel, who's our writer. She's an incredible writer. She does awesome posts and content and charts. There's a whole section here, guys, right over in here. All this kind of stuff right in here. All right, you want to learn about candlesticks? Look over here into candlesticks. You'll see there's pretty much an article on every style candlestick you can imagine. And so many other articles. So not only do we have a whole lot of stuff on our YouTube channel of content, I enjoy your knowledge. What about RGSE? Do you still long about it? I'm wondering if you're meaning, do you want me to talk about RGSE? If so, let me pull up a chart on RGSE and I will show you. RGSE is a garbage chart of a big bear flag at a base. If you're referring to RGSE, I mean, I don't like it. Could it pump up? Possibly. You know, it's in this major descending triangle, so it could get a pop. I'd keep an eye on resistance. If it does get a pop and goes red to green, watch out for that 37-cent range, that 200 SMA, and then see if it can get above it. So that's that, guys. That's what I got for you today. You all have a wonderful evening. Okay. You said last time you said it might be a good long time. Not sure what that means. Not sure when I said that. When I say long, again, I say this in many videos, guys. When I say long, that does not mean on a day trade watch list, hey, go long and hold this thing long term. Long means I'm going bullish. Short means I'm going bearish. So when I say long, I'll make sure I clarify. That means bullish. When I say go short, it means bearish. I look at this chart and I say go home because this chart's garbage. I mean, could it pop? Yes. You know, but it's a garbage chart right now. It could pop. It needs to get above these moving average lines. So you're very welcome. Sorry, guys, if I'm not politically correct. When I say a chart looks garbage, I'm not trying to be insulting. It just, I just say what I say. It's garbage. You know, like this. Look at this. Right here. It's kind of a descending triangle. Could it pop? Sure. Needs to get above these moving average lines. Goes up here. So when I say long, would I hold this stock long term? Heck no. Again, I don't know the fundamentals. Maybe it's a good stock, but technically I wouldn't. But could this pop and go up? Sure. Who knows? You're welcome, John. All right, guys, you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Enjoy.